Before moving on with the further modern questions in time and work, we'll have to understand the relationship between time and efficiency. Okay, let's take a person completes a job in a very quick amount of time. What does that mean? He is a highly efficient person, right? And let's assume a person is very slow and he takes more amount of time to complete the same job. What would be his efficiency? Definitely he might be having less efficiency, right? Now based on these two cases, what we can understand is time is inversely proportional to efficiency, right? If a person is highly efficient, he'll be taking lesser amount of time, and if a person is less efficient, he'll be taking more amount of time. Let's now see how we are going to apply the efficiency idea in a three-step approach. What do we do in the step 1? We'll be calculating the total number of units, right? Or in other words, we are trying to calculate the total work to be done. What is the step 2? We'll be calculating the units completed in a single day, or we can also call it as the work done by an individual in a single day, right? This is our efficiency. The work completed by a person or the number of units completed by a person in a single day is efficiency. Now let's see how this idea is going to be useful for us. Let's assume a person A completes a piece of job in 20 days and another person B takes 30 days to complete the job. So what is going to be the time ratio between A and B? Very simple, 20:30. Ratio itself means it should be in a simplified form. So what is going to be the time ratio? We cut off the zeros. The time ratio will be 2:3. Now, in order to find out the efficiency ratio, what relationship do we know? We know that time and efficiency are inversely proportional to each other. Or we can also say that they are going to be reciprocals with respect to each other, right? So, in order to find out the efficiency ratio, I'll take the reciprocal of time ratio. So, 1/2 and 1/3. Now, cross multiplying. What is going to be the efficiency ratio between A and B? It is 3:2. What does this efficiency ratio tell us? The person A will be completing 3 units per day and the person B will be completing 2 units per day, right? Now let's take another example. There are two members P and Q. The time ratio between them is 4:9. What is going to be the efficiency ratio? Instead of doing all these steps, what we can simply do is just swap the terms. That's it. So the efficiency ratio between P and Q will be 9:4.